What a statement by Real Madrid! How are you doing, guys? Welcome to the review of Atletico de Madrid 1, Real Madrid 3. Sergio Ramos, Casemiro and Gareth Bale have scored for Real Madrid in a really nice game by Santiago Solari's team. What a performance! Real Madrid is second in the table right now, and we'll see what happens tomorrow with Barcelona playing on the road against Athletic de Bilbao. We are going to comment every important thing of Real Madrid's game, but before, I remind you to subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated with Real Madrid news every day. You are watching the starting lineup Solari has put today, and I'm going to put a little of perspective in what Real Madrid has done during the last 72 hours. Today's performance has been a very mature one, a team knowing in every moment of the game what they have to do to win it, and they have dominated Atletico de Madrid. I'm very happy with the overall and global performance of every player, and especially the team, as I was saying. I think that Real Madrid today proved that they have the character, they have the football, and they have the power, they have the physics to do it in this moment of the season. The team is growing in every match, and I think that we have to underline what Santiago Solari is doing with this team. When he took over, the season seemed to be over. Real Madrid couldn't win games. Real Madrid was very far from the top of the table, and right now this team has proven that they can compete against any opponent in the world, because Barcelona is one of the greatest teams in Europe, and Atletico de Madrid as well. One of the key points of the game for me has been the domination Real had in the midfield. I think that Casemiro, Kroos and Modric have dominated the tempo, have dominated the pace of the game, and they have controlled the rhythm. I think that they've been smart enough to know when to accelerate or when to have a little more of control, to chill out things a little bit. And I love how Real Madrid have showed up in Atletico de Madrid new stadium, and how they've overcome the situations Atletico de Madrid has tried to do. We've had some controversial calls during the game, and I think that Atletico de Madrid's goal should have never been conceded, because in my opinion there is a clear foul by Correa to Vinicius in the beginning of the play that ended in Antoine Griezmann's goal. I think that there's no point. If you have the VAR system, you have to take a second look to that play, because it was pretty clear that Vinicius was fault in the beginning of the play. The second controversial one has been the penalty Real Madrid have. I think that it's right over the line, so it's a correct call. And in the second half, Atletico de Madrid player asked for a penalty in a situation between Casemiro and Morata. The referee called a hand by Morata, but I think that the correct call would have been a penalty, since Casemiro tackles Morata without touching the ball inside the box. But anyway, I think that the worst no call is the first one, when he didn't want to check it twice with the VAR, the clear fall by Correa. Let's talk about three key performances today. The first one is Vinicius. He has forced that penalty in a one-on-one situations against Jimenez. He beat him, and he got to the area and he tripped him from behind. I think it's a clear penalty, as I was saying, and a play that reflects what Vinicius is bringing to the table right now. I know he's only 18, he may have some mistakes during the games, but his production is massive. He's a player that is helping Real Madrid with his power, with his one-on-one ability, and especially in the first half today was the difference maker of Real Madrid offense. I love what this kid is doing in every game. He is improving, and right now he is key in Santiago Solari's game plan. The second player I want to underline is Sergio Reguilon, the left back, who played today instead of Marcelo, who did play at the Camp Nou. And I think that his performance has been massive. He has won 10 out of 13 duels. He has only been dribbled 1, and he has forced 6 fouls. Maybe this player deserves even more action, and I think that with this kind of performances he's making pretty clear that he's Real Madrid material. Maybe he's not as good as Marcelo, he's not as talented, that's pretty clear, but he gets the job done. And I think that today, maybe in the most important game of his career in a hostile environment at the Wanda Metropolitano. He stepped up, he controlled the left wing, he produced in offense, and he showed guts because Atletico de Madrid players tackled him several times. He suffered many falls, 6 I've told you, and didn't let that get under his skin. And the final player I'm going to talk about is Gareth Bale. He has entered the game in the final 30 minutes, and this is the reason why this guy has to play. I know he's way far from his best version. I think he needs to gain his quickness and speed and power back, but with the things he can provide now, he has to play because he is the guy who can score goals in this Real Madrid team. I think that with Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale is the true playmaker Real Madrid has, especially when it comes down to score goals and especially to score key goals. Today he closed the game with a very nice finish in this after Luka Modric pass, and I think that he needs to recover this player because he's going to be a key part of this team in the final third of the season. So this is it, guys. This is my review of the game. I hope you leave your comment. What do you think about Real Madrid today's performance? And we will see. We are looking forward to what happens tomorrow in Barcelona's game. If Barcelona draws or loses, Real Madrid will be so close to the top of the table, especially thinking in that Clásico that will be coming to the Bernabeu in the first weekend of March. Don't forget to leave your comment, to leave your like, and to subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated and in the first Real Madrid English channel. See ya in the next video.